Hey Sarah, I wanted to shoot a quick video for you because you were asking, well, you didn't ask, but I'm going to show you anyways. You were looking for a website as well as possible lead pages. You found some ideas on creating your own website, and so full disclaimer, I do get paid commission for this system. It's called Income Shift Pro. I'm not sure if you're aware of it or not, but a lot of leaders in MyEcon are using it to automate their business. But what I wanted to do was show you the back office just so you could get a good idea of what was in here. More specifically, the capture pages, because there are about 12 or 13 that you can use, and more are being added all the time. Now, I know you're aware of capture pages and all that fun stuff, but you are actually able to add in your own um, email sequence if you would like to. You can do email blasts, text blasting. Your statistics is in here. If you're running a campaign for solo ads, you can track that. There's also an autoresponder for texting, autoresponder for email, and then once you start building a team, there is a link rotator, meaning you can actually rotate where your sales are going. So if you want to build a certain leg, you can start building a leg and having sales come in just to that leg so that you can build it for purposes of how MyEcon wants you to build your business. So the main purpose though is showing you what is available for capture pages. Now in the group, there is an Income Shift Pro group on Facebook. I am a member of, and the first thing I wanted to know, I'm sorry, there's actually 15 in here, was what capture page was getting the most results from people. And it sounds like there was two that was getting a lot of traction from people. Number one was this one is kind of like the default. If you click on it, what it's going to do is going to basically show you exactly what it looks like. Now this is what it's called. It's not really a phantom capture page, but it's one where they can, it brings them right here. They can enter their information and then it looks like a capture page, but they can actually scroll down, and if they really want to bypass all that, they can. They can really just go to, they're ready to get started, they can go to the video, and it'll take them directly to the video without them having to actually enter any information. So from what I've seen from the group, this has actually been a very strong capture page. Now most people, because they're trained to put in information, they're going to, but it's nice that they don't necessarily have to. If they're a smart person, they can really just go to opportunity or video and everything is still going to track to you. Okay, so this is the one that I'm currently using, and I think if it's not this one, there was a one with a woman in it. I think it's this one. I've seen a lot of people using this one right here. Some of them have you enter phone number, some of them are just name and email. But again, this is something that's very simple. Get your first paycheck in just 7 days that people can use. So I thought what I would do is I'd go through each one by one, have you look at it for a couple seconds. If you decide to use this system, great. If not, not a big deal. But if you're going to be paying, $20, $30 a month for lead pages, and then another $20, $30 a month for Aweber, like this is $25 a month. It almost just makes sense to do this. But again, you're a Spartan boss lady mom, do what the fuck you want to do. It's 8 o'clock and I'm still drinking coffee. So this one is a brand new one. This one is actually really cool. If you know about the other capture page software out there, I think the Conversion Pros uses something like this, where it's a live video in the background with just simple information in the front. So this is what it looks like. This is the newest one. It just was released a couple of days ago. And they're going to have it set so that we can create basically have our own backgrounds back here in front of the capture page information. So this is one, like I said, it was just released a couple days ago. I think it's neat, but I haven't tested this one out yet. Some of them are geared towards people that are already in MyEcon that aren't using the system, which is cool because there's thousands of reps in MyEcon that maybe don't have a system. So this does actually allow us to still, even if they're in MyEcon, still sell a system to them. Just like GDI, if you're already using Aweber, I can put you into GPS and have you purchase ClickFunnels, hopefully, and GDI, and you can still use the system for free. So this was one that's really made for MyEcon reps that aren't using this system. This one's kind of cool. This one actually would resonate a lot with the ad I sent you earlier today. But this one does have one for phone number, which is awesome. When they put that in, they are going to get texts from the system automatically. I like how every place always says this, which is technically true. But if they ever sell solo ads, they're not technically sharing your information because you have to opt into whatever. So this one was one that I actually really like. I thought about taking like a screenshot of this and using it with like millennials because I think that this is, this really speaks to females 18 to 24, 25, right? So you would know more about that than I would, but I do really like this one. This one I already showed you. This is the one I'm currently using. Now there's a lot of people in the group, no, not a lot, but there's some people bitching and complaining about, oh, my emails are going to spam folders. They actually have a very high percentage of, they've developed this system purposely to get into people's inboxes and not their spam folders. And so he's basically telling them like, there's nothing wrong with the system. It's your email settings. If they're set too high, like my Hotmail for some reason sends almost everything to spam. Like it rarely brings anything into my inbox. So I do like this one as well. Earn your first paycheck in 7 days. I do like that one. And then it does make the phone optional, which is cool. So that was the first 8. And then I think this one is pretty much the same, except this one is that I'm inviting you to come watch a video and it has a quote. I've seen a few people using this one too. I might actually start testing this in the Black community and see how that goes. And then I'll show you something else that's really nifty too. This one will probably work on like a job board or like a Craigslist possibly. If you can get a Craigslist ad to stick. I can't. I would have to create a brand new Craigslist account. This one's nice too, just very basic and simple. I don't like flashy stuff, as you probably have found out today. I like simplicity. I realize I don't really need to sit here for minutes on end because you can just pause the video and you can look at it on pause. So, and then I think this is the last one right here. So obviously this one would probably resonate with a college campus or college students. So those are the different capture pages we can pick. Now here's the cool thing. You can make any of these your primary one. I'm going to edit. Let's see. Go back. So I believe what you can do is you can also, if you want to send, say you have like, what's it called? Say you have a Instagram that really resonates with someone that would really like this page. I believe that each of these pages you can send a link for just this page, which I was trying to see exactly how to do that. I believe you can. I just haven't really looked into it much. I know down here you get to pick your capture page. There's a training page as well for you to a website for you to use, and then the landing page is here too. So, like I said, I do believe that each of these pages does have their own link. So if I want to send black people, say, to this link here, I could send them to a customized. That way, you're not using, if you only have one domain, you can do that. But you can also use bit.ly to shorten a link as well. So that's kind of what is in the system. Like I said, it's pretty robust for what's in there. Again, don't feel like I'm pressuring you to do it. I don't care. But it's there for you if you need it. And then there's also training in here on how to set everything up. There's also some paid traffic sources. And of course, their number one traffic source is going to be Udemy for solo ads. But there is some other stuff in here. Actually, a lot of this actually looks new. So, Jesus Christ, a lot of this looks, there's a lot of shit in here actually. I actually need to go through all this. I haven't seen all this. So this looks new to me. As is this. You're already in this group right here, which is cool. But Lindsay Moore, I think I sent you her page, has a really good Facebook or YouTube channel on building your MyEcon business for free just using Facebook. Ad Center, let's see what's in here. Now, a lot of these graphics, you're not supposed to use them unless you are in ISP, but they do have a site that is just for graphics you can use for, obviously, MyEcon. Some of them are pretty cool. Some of them are just pretty basic. I like this one. And yeah, I mean, you can always go to the page here and look at everything. I mean, it's quote unquote copyrighted. You're not really supposed to use it, but I mean, who's going to stop you if you do, right? So, yeah, I hope all this helps. And yeah, I'll talk to you soon.